Hey friends, it's Armstrong here from Other Miniatures, and today we're gonna be working on this. And not only this, because we have quite a few more, but this is gonna be like a protagonist of the story. Yeah, so today we are working on a build-off for Diecast Mafia. The subject is Diecast, not Diecast, Gaslands diorama. I went a little bit deep into it, and it's gonna be a two-parter, but I'm not gonna be waiting another week to post the second part. I'm gonna be just posting this as I go. Hopefully it's gonna be only two-parter, maybe it's gonna need to be a three-parter, but I'm counting on that but not, because I have pretty much, I think even about 50% through the process. Yeah, but hopefully we're gonna be able to get that sorted in 2 days. And yeah, but I'm just fighting with all of this that I have on the table. Unfortunately, I use some materials that need to dry longer, and because of that I need to at least split it into two pieces. But without further ado, let's just go on the table and start building stuff, because it's more fun than me just talking. Start today build, we need some foam board. I already stripped this one of the paper from the back. That's why this one is wet. Yeah, so I can still see some glue in here, but that's not big deal. What I want to do, I want to have like a mount in the back, and I want to have a street going through the middle. Well, not really middle, more of a front of the diorama. And I measure that one car is roughly 1 inch and a bit. So to make it a reasonably wide diorama, yeah, depending on the car, because you're gonna have stuff that really don't gonna fit on this. Yeah, like for example this monster truck, that ain't gonna fit on 2 inches, yeah. But what I want to do, I want to have 2-inch wide one side of the road. It's gonna be both sides, so altogether it's gonna be 4. I was thinking 4 to 5, but 5 is too much just by looking at the size. So we're gonna go for 4 inches, and it's gonna be about 1 inch from the edge of the on this side, about 1 inch, on this side 2 inches from the edge. So we're gonna start from here. So we have 1, 3, 4. 4 is roughly here. I don't know if you can even see that, but I did make 2 marks, and then I'm gonna move it to 6 inches on this side. So it's gonna be 1 inch in here, 4 inches in here, which is basically, if I make it completely straight through the diorama, it's gonna look boring. So a little bit of a angle straight away helps with the interest on this build. So yeah, now first thing we're gonna be working on this, on the terrain itself, and then we're gonna be working on the cars involved. But we can easily have multiple cars on this strip of the road. And in here I think that we're gonna build a billboard, Mars is a lie, or something along this line. Those cars are just test cars. I'm not 100% sure whether they're gonna use those or different ones. Yeah, to build up the come on, sorry, I didn't take out the foam that I'm gonna be using. I have this foam, it's only 5mm thick. So it's gonna allow me to build up the terrain, with a little bit of incrementation. So just step, and then I can clear it up. Yeah, but give me a couple of minutes. I'm gonna build up that mount from that foam, and then I'm gonna show you how I'm doing. Normally I would use a PVA glue to glue it to the board, but like pretty much always when it comes to the diecast mafia challenges, I'm a little bit on the late side, and so hot glue it is. So number one, it's not the final shape of that, so it's just, you know, rough shapes that I cut out. Yeah, this hot glue gun is on its last legs. Yeah, I need to. I gotta be right back. You can see there are still some clumps in here that I have to break down with the tom stick, whatever you call it, tog stick, tog depressor. But yeah, this part of the diorama is done. We need to give it a couple of hours to dry. In the meantime, we're gonna start on the cars. So for this diorama, I gotta be cheating a little bit. I gotta be using probably most of those cars. Yep, this was a Volkswagen bus that I converted like 2 or 3 years ago. Never really released video about completing it. This used to be a boat shaker that I cut in half. You still have the skull from the boat shaker on the front. Yeah, that got a lot of 3D printed parts. This one belongs to one of those crappy toys. I just put the cargo on it, so it is a cargo hauler. This one, as you can see, 3 little pieces of pipe make a minigun on top of it. Then we have this one. Again, those were pretty much converted at the same time. Yep, and for our wrecks on the road, we're gonna have this one. I don't remember the name of the car. I would just strip it to build something, and it never got used. The same with this, yeah. Made in China. It's gonna be next of the wrecks, just standing on the road. And then, you know, to pull the wrecks up and down, we have a tractor. Yeah, so yeah. It's a lot. So of course this is the innocent victim's car, yeah, because you know that I love my bugs. Yeah, so we will see. I need to basically black bomb all of that and make those 5 into singular color. The tractor pretty much can stay as it is, just dirty it up. And then those 2, they are the wreckage, so we're gonna have to make them look like they are burned, and I have no clue how I'm gonna do it because, you know, I'm useless with paint. So yeah, I just gonna black bomb this, and I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. Yeah, they are probably just gonna be metallic because it's gonna be easier on me to paint so many cars in one go in the same color scheme. Most of the black bomb is finally dry. It took some time. This truck still have some of the wet paint in the bed, so let's just leave it as it is for now. and let's give it nice dry brush of metallics. Yeah, like I said, I want this to be a simple build, so probably just quick metallic dry brush and that's it. But we will see. If I have some more time, we can go with a different colors. And finally, those poor cars, you know, that I neglected for so long, gonna find a place on the shelf instead of just waiting in the unfinished project box. And believe me, I have plenty of those. So number one, now. We're gonna be doing some weathering with the rust effects as well, but there is number two. Let's get with the number three. This one is the most intimidating looking of them. Yeah. So far it's going very quickly and very easy. I'm hoping that I have the right minis for this diorama, because I want to incorporate some minis, but I didn't actually check if I have the right ones. So that's gonna be interesting. I know that I'm painting this metallic, but more likely than not, this is gonna have to be done with the rust and probably kind of a dark black wash. I would say, what do you call it? Null oil would be good enough, I think. As you can see, my fingers are covered in paint as well, because that's how I roll. This car, beside having obviously stuff put into the back as a conversion, the only other thing that I did was drilling those holes in the wheel wells, because I was thinking that it's gonna look better, and it does. And you know, I decided to actually do the tractor in the kind of a gang colors as well, so you know, that pink can still shine through. I have no problem with that. And there was actually a song in Poland in like early 2000s called "I Bought a Black Tractor." Yeah, so yep, this kind of works. Alright, so we have the cars, well, excluding this one, but let me just try to very quickly finish this, even though, like I said, there is still a bunch of things in the back there. Yeah, so we have most of the cars done. Of course, this one I'm gonna try to keep as it is, and that's gonna be like a Raiders cars. Yeah, the terrain, unfortunately, still as wet as it can go, but we're gonna get started on working on the road and this sideway. Maybe it's gonna be a sidewalk or something, I don't know. Yeah, but this is still wet completely, and I don't have a clue where I have my hair dryer. So yeah, even with the hair dryer, it probably would take like an hour of drying to get it anywhere to the crusty, cross that I want on this. Yeah, but now we have to start on that road. So the only things I'm gonna do is make the central line here, and then we're gonna just do some damage. It's a simple process. And then we can paint the road black, and we're gonna think about the rest of it. Now, where is my measuring stick? There we go. And pencil. I don't have a clue where did I put it. There we go. So, first of all, we are going for middle, so 2 inches on this side, and 2 inches here. I didn't think about that earlier, but you know, this is supposed to be two-way road. Sorry for the coughing, I'm a little bit sick, like just tiny bit dying, but that's okay. And now that I have this, I'm gonna just mark about 2 mils, or what, 1/16 of an inch, yeah, on each side, to have my space for the white or yellow line depending on the country. Yeah, but we're gonna leave it as that. And now we can just go and do some cracks in the road. Yeah, so this is a foam board. There's really no skill required. You just go and make the cracks, and we can make some sort of a pothole in here. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just, you know, to get this all nice and crispy. I think that one pothole gonna be enough. And now just, you know, like a good big crack here. I think that that's enough. Like, we can do like very small ones as well, just to add a little bit of texture. Now I should find some sort of a stone, but I don't have any at hand, just to help with the texture of the surface. But yeah. Black paint. Where is my thingy? So there is my thing for the paint. Of course, the thing about the asphalt actually isn't black, because if it was black, our cars, what do you call it? The car wheels would melt, basically. Yeah, like if it was proper black. But you know, we're still gonna just paint it black, and after it is dry, we're gonna do a little bit of a dry brush with the gray colors. Yeah. And of course, since this is a kind of a desert environment, we're gonna have to add some sand everywhere, so it's gonna be more gluing, more doing stuff. It's not a simple process. Yes, I'm gonna be back after I paint that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to split the video here because as you can see, this is still wet, so I need to wait for it to dry, and you know, that's gonna give me time to finish the billboard and any other extra stuff. Yeah, and we're definitely gonna have to do something about the paint job because it's very monotonous. So I think red with a white, we'll see. Like the tractor probably gonna stay the same, this is gonna stay the same, only those 5 gonna have to be changed. Yeah, and the tractor, I'm gonna have to paint the wheels on the inside as well, because they are showing white. Yeah, but that is it for today, and tomorrow we're gonna continue. So everyone have a lovely day and take care. Bye.